Hello everybody and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. As we can see, the game changed quite a bit. I've installed some additional mods. The cool thing about this game is you can just install mods, add them or delete them again whenever you wish to. And in this case we added some more shadows to the game. The mod is called the mod or the morning mod. And in that case, it simulates like it would be morning right now. And as we can see, it adds a beautiful shadow to everything. It does tax your computer quite a lot though, but still, it is fine. I think it looks much better with this one now activated. So that is one change. And the other change is that, yeah, we can actually delete industries. And that is with the debug tool and shift bulldoze. And gone is the industrial building here. So as we can see, Bolton, you're ready to grow as much as you like to, because we do now have everything ready for this. Beautiful. Now the real highlight of this episode or of the age is it is 1960, and that means the jet age is among us, or is upon us I should say. And in that case, just look how beautiful it looks with this morning mod activated. I mean, I really like it. It looks like the game's completely different with the lightning now. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. And yes, we have now a very big addition to the game, and that is jets. We do now have the Javier Comet 4B, originally developed as 4A for capital airlines. The 4B had a higher capacity thanks to the longer fuselage and a smaller wingspan, and it is the first commercially used aircraft with jet engines. And as we can see, those jet engines are integrated into the wings, which is pretty cool. We have that as the first thing, and for cargo we also have a new one, that is the Canadair CL44. In that case here, it takes way more cargo, so it has a capacity of 27. That is like 3 times the thing that the Douglas C4 49 Skytrain could take, you know, so that is really a lot of additional cargo. And yes, let's do this right away, that we have our beautiful cargo planes first. So I'm going to switch all of them with the new planes that we have now, the Canadair. It's still a propeller one, very new. It cost me 55 million, but I think it's worth it. And look at that we have them. They look really modern now, so they're really, you can really see that today's airplanes don't look that different anymore. Absolutely fantastic how these look. And look at that, it's coming out from the back of it, so it's opening up on the back, and it can transport on 27 foot to Sleepy Hollow. That will be quite a lot, so I don't think that we'll need that many planes on this route anymore with that much cargo that each of them can transport, but still, it should be fine. Let's just watch it as it takes off. As we're taxing, another one is landing right now. I mean, they're really big now, those airplanes, and it's coming down on the other side, and I'm just going to let this flow here, and yeah, we're going to see the jets after this one. Oh, there's another one. Let's follow this one, it's faster. It's not full though, I don't know why. Oh, that was an old plane that was replaced with this one now. Right, and as we can see, it has retractable gear, so the gear is vanishing then, or well, going into the plane. And absolutely fantastic with the lightning there. The sun is over here as we can see, so it's really bright, perhaps a bit too bright. Other than that, beautiful. Right, and it can travel 600 kilometers an hour. That's pretty fast for propellers, I should say. Right, and it's really fast because of that. Alright, so that's that. And let's go with the other deal, and the real deal, that is the jets. Let's go with it. There we have our Lockheed. We have 3 of them at the moment, and let's just see. There we have the Javier Comet, and let's just see what the difference is. It can, yeah, basically travel 300 kilometers an hour faster. It can carry a few more people. In that case, you definitely wouldn't want it to go with this airplane here, because it tended to explode in air. But still, it is a beautiful thing. It is the first of its kind, and there we have it. The first jet, beautiful sound to it. And as we can see, the engines are in the wings, which is really strange by today's standards. It can carry quite a lot of people. Is there anyone waiting? Yes, they're waiting in here now, in the big airports. Right, and still extremely profitable, the whole thing. Oh, beautiful sound. And we're coming on to the runway, waiting for the green light as the other machine is leaving. Oh, wait a second. Oh yeah, there's another one coming. Look at how big they are. It's really looking majestic. And there we have it. Fantastic. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. And really fast already. I think they did a beautiful job with these aircrafts. Alright, and thus we enter the jet engine, more or less the modern age from now on. We also got a few new additions to the trains that we're going to look at in a second. I just really want to marvel at these graphics. Beautiful. And yeah, from now on it's going to take not that much time anymore to get to Sleepy Hollow with these jet engines that we have now. Beautiful. Righto, so they're on the way, hopefully entering also a new age of profit. Because of course with all of those people getting faster now to Sleepy Hollow, it will be better for all of us. And yeah, let's actually have a look at our train system, our train network. So we also finished this huge train network now. In Molten, it's quite a busy station, right? So we got like 4 platforms or 4 tracks now, and look at that. Upper Ripon, there are 440 people waiting, and Blackpool Annex, there are 360 people waiting on these lines. And then we got one of these long trains coming in, so 200 people it can carry. They're really profitable now, these crocodiles there. I like how quiet they are, and we will probably add a few more of them. And yes, I know we no longer need the waypoints now on the tracks, but we can have now signs, or these the other signs that we can have, right, to use for the tracks. I'm going to use that now in the future. Quite the long trains that we have there, and I like this mod. I gotta say that I love the shadows that we have now. Right, so those trains are working. I'm probably going to add a few more now, or like 2 more or 1 more perhaps. We also got here a new locomotive that is going to revolutionize our traffic. In that case, I will just replace those now. These crocodiles, they have been in service for a bit, quite some time now. As we can see, this is the one that we have right now. It's the BRE 94 with 90 kilometers top speed and 30,000 kilowatts power. The new one has 3,300 kilowatt of power and a top speed of 140 kilometers an hour. So it's way faster. And it's actually an Austrian locomotive. And I know this one. So I've traveled quite a few times with this one. It was in usage for quite some time because it is that good. Let's add it to the game. Let's also take then quite some passenger wagons. The trains are going to be a bit longer now with it, costing me 43 million, just the 2 trains here. And there we have it in all its glory. A new train, a new locomotive, longer trains, and faster at that as well. There we still have another one. Alright, so there are actually quite a lot of trains coming into Ripon right now. And we got a little congestion here too. Doesn't happen very often, only happens when the cargo train is passing through. As we can see, still with the old locomotive, so we are also going to change that now. And Ripon, by the way, yes, we are close to 600. It's growing at 260% now. There's this one, and I think this train is not even that full, this line, but still, it's making some profit. And let's also change it now with the new locomotives that we have. I think the new locomotives are also a bit cheaper when it comes to... No, it's a bit more expensive to the maintenance, right? But that should be manageable. Let's add these new ones. I'm not going to make this one as full as the other one because... or as long as the other one, because it's just not that many people on it. Oh, yes. This is too long. This is definitely too long for the train. But it's needed. On this route, it's absolutely needed. Just look at how many people are waiting here. Insane. And yes, it's getting full. I hope it can leave the station, though. Ah, it can leave. Very good. And look how quiet it is. Beautiful. Quite a long train. And yeah, also quite a fast one. So this one, once it is on the open, it can, yeah, speed up quite a lot. 40 kilometers an hour more than the crocodile. Which is also better for transport, passenger transport. In that case. Beautiful. Alright, so that was a bit of marveling at these new tags that we have, so these modern tags coming in. We still, of course, want to grow. In that case, a bit of more public transportation wouldn't be a bad thing. The first thing that we want to check, though, is the construction material. The construction materials, we do have a problem here. Let's just check the routes, what routes are actually making profit and what are not. So as we can see, it's quite even. We do have a bit of fixing here. Lucky for us, the lines with the highest profit make so much profit that it doesn't matter how many we have negative as long as they're that low, you know. Like the airplanes now that we have, the jets. Oh no, it's a cargo actually. The cargo that we have make 10 million in profit. Our Nelson Riverdale makes 7 million in profit. Our Bolton Ripon makes 7 million. The jets make 7 million now. So they're really profitable. Our red trains, the smaller ones if you remember, they also make a nice profit there. But what is happening here, grain for example is not making profit, it's a huge loss. And also, actually what I can see is only grain, right? There was a time when the construction was bad. This one leveled up quite a lot, I did not even notice it. We have a level 3 or level 4 actually construction materials plant here, as we can see. And this means, first of all the stone of course is being consumed, that is coming in. So I'm really happy to see that. This one is not making any profit though, also because it's not full. I don't fully understand why though, because we are delivering. For that case, we do have 2 trains. Let's get rid of the first one. We actually get a bit of money back. These trains are really old. I mean, look at that. When did we use these green locomotives? Incredible. So the first thing that we need to do, what I did already with the passenger lines, is we need to electrify it. I think this one is already... Nope, there is still electrification that is needed. There we have it. Unfortunately, I don't think there is another way to do this. We need to really do it step by step. Now that this is all done, let's go back to the locomotive. There it is. Very old one, so it's probably not lucrative because it's just so slow and old, but it's still looking nice, right? I really love these old locomotives. But of course the new age is upon us, so let's replace it with... Now we do have a few options. In that case, I really want to go with the Re44 because the maintenance cost is really low on this one. It cost me $1 million per year, whereas for example the faster new locomotive cost me 2 million, and the ones that use diesel are not that powerful and cost, well, quite equally as the small one, but are by far not that powerful. So yeah, let's go with the Re44. Let's add it there, and since we also have some new cards, we can use them right away from the 1950s. And we can, I think, add a few of them like this. 14 million it costs me, but still it should be fine. Now we do get the message again that I've received quite often now, that there is no electrical path, which is hard to believe. First of all, let's have a look at the locomotive. Yeah, it's looking rather small, but it's cheap. That's important. And let's just see, we should have electrification, except perhaps down here. Yes, we don't have any electrification in this train station, so we need to get rid of it first, and then we can build the new ones on it. There we have it. So now we have electrified tracks there on both sides, and this should no longer be a problem. Let's have a look at that again. Still no electrical path. This is hard to believe. What's going on? What track does it need to go? It's train stone 1. Alright, for some reasons it was just not the right platform. Now it should really be working. Let's just have a look at it real quick. Oh, and while still trying to fix it, we got some new airplanes. Once again, the Boeing 737. So that is the first real passenger aircraft that you actually wanted to travel with, that we can use then soon. And another cargo plane that is using propellers still. I cannot get this one fixed. Holy crap. What is going on? We do have electrification everywhere here, but it seems there is a problem somewhere. We also got no electrification here. For some reasons, it's not working. It's on the right line. It's using the right platform. Both sides are, and there is also no problem here anymore, you know, so it should be perfectly fine. Alright, no idea why now it's working. I don't know if you know, like modernize the tracks. Kind of the locomotives don't know that it has been modified and just don't want to leave. So only when you really put them out there again, like this one now, you can use them. At least in my case. Perhaps there's a simpler way, perhaps not. I have no idea. There is also the new train coming along again. Beautiful. And we also have a new problem here, train 18. They seem to be having a problem. Let's have a look at that. This is not looking good. So there we have construction. The construction. Why are the construction messing up now? I did change the station, and now these trains have a problem here. So this is construction line 4. Construction 4. What is the problem here? It seems like Ripen, they're using the wrong tracks. So yes, I had to modify this, and we can use this occasion right now to use already the signal now as our waypoint. As we can see, it is actually possible, and I blame myself that I have not tried it so far. I was so fixed on the waypoints, but yes, you can click on the signals themselves, and they kind of like function as a waypoint then as well for your trains. So this is definitely something that I will do in the future. Now, I still wanted to do something though. I wanted to get the train that we just got now with the construction materials on this tractor with a new locomotive then. And we are using also the new cards on this one for the construction materials. This gondola here. Quite a long one too. Costs me a bit. And this is construction 4 coming out now. We also have some new wagons. I was eager for new wagons because the ones that we are using right now are really outdated. We also got a few new old vehicles, but I don't think most of them have mediocre quality, which is still good. If it's very bad, I'm going to switch them like those. Oh, look at that. Bus Horsforth. They have been in use for quite some time now. We can actually look that up. For 35 years we have used these buses now. Let's just jump to this bus there real quick. And you can see that. I mean, the truck is full of dirt and rust and stuff like that everywhere. Delivery is going down. Yes, so also we need to do something about that. Of course, we do have some new buses. The Mercedes-Benz here, 1954, way more modern, of course. Feels a bit bad to get rid of these very old trucks, but at some point you just have to do it. Nostalgia is not a good thing when it comes to business. And actually, yeah, we're changing all of them, right? So there has been quite a few of them now. I think that's it for now. And now we got some more modern buses here. They also look really cute. They look like a limousine that you can use. Beautiful. In Horsforth, city that is growing quite nicely too. But let's go with the trains. I do have the new wagons that I want to use desperately. Where is Molten? There it is. Right, and we do have... First of all, I still want to continue with those red ones because I just love the look of them. But I would like to change the cards. There it is. There is a modern one coming out. They're full. I mean, it's incredible. They're really that full. And let's just switch it out with the new ones. Actually, we can do it like that. Just get rid of the wagons there. And use the new Einheitswagen, it's called. 1962. It can carry one more passenger for each one of these. But I think... No, they're also more expensive, so no idea what the real deal is. Probably just because they, well, do look more modern then. And perhaps they're quieter too. Let's just have a look at it. Also the new wagons coming out here. Yeah, that definitely looks better than the old ones. Still a very long train with 189 passengers now, but it's a good thing. I don't want to make it that long overall. It's still looking fine, and we're getting new trains anyway soon then once again. Alright, and since the Javier jet planes are too insecure because they tend to explode, we're going to switch them right to the new ones, the Boeing 737. Oh, no, this is only cargo. Alright, so people, you still have to live with those here still a bit longer. So we do have now a jet engine for the cargo planes as well. And we should do that. What we should also do, because these planes are not full anymore and thus not profitable, with the jets, I don't need that many of them anymore, right? So first of all, the conditions of them is poor already. Let's get rid of a few of them. Perhaps I'm getting I'm getting quite a lot of money back there, 8 million. Very good. And the others that we have, we can now switch to the new Boeing 737. It is faster, obviously, way faster, so we can take more cargo overall. And let's switch it to the new one, Boeing. Now let's just see where that one is. There should be a few en route at the moment. There is one. Oh, they're much smaller too and compact. This is in the landing process already. The gears are out, preparing for a beautiful landing. And as we can see, the jets are also now, the turbines are also now attached to the wings. They're not in the wings anymore as well. But that was not the cause for the explosion. The cause for the explosion of the Javier was a pressure system in the car or in the cabin itself that disrupted the cabin after a few climbs to high altitudes. Still, beautiful planes. We are the jet engines now, and as we can see, it's also beautiful to just watch these planes then touching down for a bit of food for Sleepy Hollow. Now, as we can see, since we can now deliver so many things to Sleepy Hollow, the problem that we have right now is that, yep, the food is totally piling up here in the truck food Sleepy Hollow line. Right, so let's manage the vehicles. We do have a few old ones still here that are mediocre at best. So I'm going to switch that now to Source type. This one here for cargo. And I'm also probably going to add a few of these as well to the whole thing. This is the truck. Let's just have a look. There it is. There's the first one already, delivering a bit of food. And it's certainly not enough as far as I can see. Let's manage the line. I think we'll need a depot for that. And let's purchase a few more of these trucks. Let's not overdo it though. Truck, food. Was it airport? Food Sleepy Hollow. There it is. Right, so they're on the way now too. We got a lot of stuff going on here on the airport. The only thing that I'm worried about is right now that those airports are not full, or at least the one for Sleepy Hollow. So either it is because people are not getting there quickly enough. We have the trains, but it's not enough trains, obviously. You know, because we do have, of course, the trains coming in, but there are only 2 trains on the route here. So what I will still need to do is having my own specialized line again to Sleepy Hollow Airport. In that case, we don't have that at the moment. Yeah, we don't have that. And we can use this opportunity to have not a bus, but a tram line for this. That is what I want to do. The trams are a bit dirty in the at the moment. I might have a little switch here. Let's try that with a more modern one. Otherwise they would, because the reason for that is otherwise they would just, you know, switch the tracks midway. And I want to have this a bit more clean looking, the whole thing. So we do need to have a smaller street like that. And hopefully on this one we can... Oh, we also have roundabouts. That's pretty cool. And highway exits that we can place. Huge ones too at that. But what I wanted to do is, yep, I want to have these tram lines. And as we can see here, it can then turn around. Here, it couldn't turn around and it would still do it. And this looks horrible in my opinion. So we're going to have it like that. And of course, the tram is the better way since it's clean, fast, and can carry a lot of passengers. This one goes to the main station then. Right through the city. And speaking of which, Sleepy Hollow still does not have a tram. And of course, it's time. Absolutely. So it's passing through that one here. Actually, no, it's stopping here then, right? It's going around and continues then once again, because connecting only the main station would be fine. And we could still have our own tram station in Sleepy Hollow as well, which is starting up here, going then through the outer districts where there's no bus station at the moment. I think this makes more sense, right? And through downtown again, coming into the central station, and then continues here on this road to the outside. Yes, so we have two trams then working this. Very good. We still need the buildings for it. There's the tram. Let's start with the airport tram first. That starts here at the airport. It's long overdue, I should say. Should it have a station here as well? I think. Let's just have here some stations as well. Opposite each other, and then it goes right to the main central station here. Let's have something on the other side as well. And then it turns around. Most likely here. Right. And then we have another one that starts in this area. Goes around, takes the same stations, and then it splits up and takes its own route through the city. This will be fine. We don't have a tram depot here yet, so that is also something that we need. Tram depot, that we have it, and let's have it down here. I think, yeah, this is looking fine just where we have the tracks already. I will have to get rid of one of these buildings, but that's a small price to pay. Right, there we have our tram depot just beside the tracks. Not a bad idea. And then let's just have a look. We still have the ATM 4000 for the trams here, and I'm going to use... let's have 6 for now. And 3 for each of them. Oh, I haven't managed the lines yet. Of course, I need tram lines there as well. This one to the main station. And back again. This is Tram Sleepy Hollow. 1. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have more of them. And then I will need a new line as well. That is then taking... and the other one is Tram Sleepy Hollow Airport. Right, so those two are now finished, and we only need to apply Tram 1 and Tram Hollow Airport. We have 2 trains with very bad conditions. Both of them are steam locomotives, so that's Train Nelson River. I think I already electrified those, so we'll have to check that before I can add the new ones. And there also the new trams are coming out, so hopefully this will boost now the passenger number on Sleepy Hollow Airport, because with a low number, of course, we do have a problem there with profit. Lots of skyscrapers here already, or well, tall buildings at least. We're getting some real skyscrapers too once we enter the modern age, but for now this is fine. And yeah, this should also give us another nice bump here to the public transportation then in Sleepy Hollow. And with that, see you in the next episode. Stay tuned.